I earned $56,819 without making or uploading a single video on this channel, and that's absolutely insane. The average salary in the United States in 2020 was $56,310, which means my YouTube earnings were $509 higher than the median household income. And that too without spending a single minute on creating videos. Yes, that's the power of YouTube, and it allowed me to spend the entire year focusing on expanding my business revenue stream. I was able to spend a lot of happy moments with my family and made some old friends without having any worry about my bills. If you want to earn money on YouTube, then stay tuned, because in this video I will share my story why I stopped uploading videos on YouTube and what was my plan to build an YouTube empire without investing a lot of money. Hopefully my story will help you to learn a lot about YouTube and how it works. But before that, if you are new to the channel, then comment below and let me know your name. Also consider subscribing if you want to learn new tips and tricks on making money on YouTube. Okay, now let's straight jump onto the main story. I heard many people want to make money on YouTube without making videos. But honestly, as a content creator, I never thought about doing so. Until December 22nd, 2019. I got a call from Andy, who was the content manager of my team back then, and came to know 4 out of 9 team members had high fever and 3 of them were hospitalized. I got anxious, but still have not believed that we had to face the things we are listening on the media. 5 days later, 2 of them got released by the hospital and we got some hope. But never ever expected that on December 29th we had to face the disaster. When the world was preparing to welcome a new year, our senior content writer left us forever. That broke all of us mentally, and we decided to suspend all of our ongoing productions for few days. And every team member flew home to spend some quality time with their family. But none of us expected what was waiting for us. About a few weeks later, the government announced a nationwide lockdown. Flights got cancelled, trains got suspended. There was no way for us to get back in front of the computers, living alone in our little office space. Months after months, no content was created or published on the channel. As a result, views were going down day by day. We have no clue what to do at that moment. In the meantime, we lost our second member, who was the voiceover artist. I broke up completely. I could not digest the fact that I would not ever meet my dearest friends with whom I had spent most of the days for the past few years. To escape from the depression, I decided to cut myself from the past memories. So I stopped thinking about content creation and spent the next few months with my family only, without even checking the YouTube analytics, which was my blood at one time. After spending few more months like this, I realized that I could not spend my entire life like that. Because of the financial knowledge I have, I already suspected that there might be a global recession around the corner. So, to feed my family, I had to do something. And the most straightforward answer for me was YouTube or dropshipping. The second one was impossible to run on 2020 with the global situation, and for the first one, to put it simply, I was not emotionally ready for this. So I tried to offer some freelancing services, but with the businesses got shut down, the demand for the freelancers got dipped, especially in the areas of my expertise. A few more days are gone. I kept fighting hard to start a new online venture, but it was tough to start at that time. In the process, I lost few more money and eventually left with only few months of expenses left on my bank account. So at that moment, it was very risky for me to invest more money to start a new business. With my years of experience, I already knew that when you do not have anything in your pocket, then starting a YouTube channel is the best solution. So I decided to sharpen my old weapons. However, I opted not to work on my existing channels as they have the memories of my old friends. And as you know, memory kills much more than anything else. So I started working from scratch all over again and decided to start a faceless YouTube channel as it can be done without any large team. After working a few months on this, it became another twist of my life. But we will discuss about this later. Now, in between all of this going through my life, I forget to check my emails. So one day, while checking my inbox, I noticed YouTube has sent me payments regularly, which I have not expected. I thought as I stopped uploading, YouTube will stop promoting my videos. With extreme excitement, I opened my YouTube analytics almost after 5 months and surprised to see from January 1st to mid-April, this channel alone has earned $25,722.29, which is completely insane. Diving deeper into the analytics, in January, the channel made $8,674.23 with a playback CPM of $64.54. Payment for February was $6,657.12 with a CPM of $90.51. In March, I received $6,005.98 with a CPM of $77.95. And till the mid-April, I earned $4,384.97 with an ad rate of $72.58. As you know, CPM does not give us a clear picture because YouTube takes a massive chunk from CPM. So we need to take a look at the RPM, which stands for revenue per mile and refers how much YouTube has paid for every 1000 views on this channel. So when it comes to RPM, for this period, the average RPM was $23.81. At the beginning of January, the RPM was $12. And this is very common on YouTube. Almost all channels receives a lower ad rates as there are not many ads on the platform at this time. But it usually returns to normal by the end of February. However, in this case, it improves before even the month of Feb. You can see it received about $35 of RPM, and in some cases it even crosses the $40 mark during the month and dips a little bit in March. But again, this is normal towards the end of the first quarter if you are in US, or at the end of the fourth quarter if you are in India or in the UK. I will inform you more about the specific time of a year when a channel's revenue gets spikes or dips, and will give you a roadmap to utilize these events to increase your channel's revenue. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Now that's how YouTube have saved me in the beginning of 2020, even when I had not published a single video. Now there is a catch. From all of this, you might have noticed that the average CPM of my channel is very high. Usually, advertisers do not pay such an huge amount for YouTube videos, which is why most of the creators suffers. So in the next part of this video, I will share how I got such a huge ad rates along with the revenue data for the next 8 months and compare it with my latest channels. And as I said earlier, I also started a faceless YouTube channel at the time, and that channel also started to pick up the boat around the April. So check out the video right here to find out how to go from 0 to $100K with a faceless YouTube automation channel. And if you find this video helpful, then please smash a like and don't forget to comment below if you want to know more about YouTube. With all that being said, let's straight jump on to the next video.